Action Batteries. And by DGMD, Hair Center of Nebraska.
It was a night for the history books. The Supernovas professional volleyball debuted right here at CHI Health Center. And the Supernovas nearly pulled a reverse sweep. 13-10 in the fifth, ultimately succumbing to Atlanta. Tonight, San Diego in town. And Omaha goes for win number 1.
Nebraska, and welcome inside the CHI Health Center, downtown Omaha for match number 2. The Omaha Supernovas clash with the San Diego Mojo. Well, hi again, folks. I'm John Baylor, and more than 10,000 expected here tonight. So another huge crowd for match number 2 in this inaugural 2024 season in the Pro Volleyball Federation. Standing right next to me, former Husker great Tanya Talkina. Tanya, Nutsara Tomcom is one of the great setters in the game today. She's from Thailand. She's playing for San Diego tonight. She can sling it all over the gym. What makes her so special?
Well, obviously her experience. You're going to see that on the floor. And I just feel like her body can do what you don't think it's going to do. You think the ball's going one way, but her wrist can make it happen. She's got a great vertical. You're going to see a lot of fun sets from her.
A near comeback. A reverse sweep for Omaha fell a little bit short, but Betania De La Cruz was so huge in that comeback. A serving run, a lot of kills late. How big is she for Omaha's fortunes tonight?
Yeah, that fifth set, and even in the end of the fourth set, we saw a new speed from her, and that speed in her serve and her hits there at the end was what we need here at the Supernovas to really start off this game.
More than 10,000 expected here tonight. San Diego and the Omaha Supernovas. The starting lineups and the first serve will be coming right back.
The colder temperatures are here, and that means your batteries need to be in top condition. At Action Batteries, we'll make sure of it. We stock an assortment of batteries, including AC Delco, our store brand Power Pack, and reconditioned batteries for a lower price. We also offer free battery inspections and installations. Get your jump starters, battery maintainers, chargers, test equipment, and more. So don't get left in the cold. Come to Action Batteries.
Action Batteries. It all starts with us.
You're a certified AC Delco supplier.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The yellow jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people that we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
Are you one of the millions of Americans suffering from hair loss? Regain your hair and self-esteem today with the Hair Center of Nebraska, the hair restoration specialists with an impressive portfolio of proven results. Surgical and non-surgical options available for men and women. Call 402-999-2329. Regrow your own hair today. See photos of our work at haircenterofnebraska.com. Regain your hair and self-esteem today with Hair Center of Nebraska. 402-999-2329.
This is Nebraska, home to people that believe in family, community, faith, and country. And so does News Channel Nebraska, a news network dedicated to covering the stories, issues, and events that matter to Nebraskans. Honoring our veterans, practicing our faith, and celebrating the people who work hard every day to make our communities a better place. This is Nebraska, and this is home.
We gonna take it, 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 gonna take it to the top.
The wait is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight. We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of nets. There are stars everywhere you look. No secret that tonight is going to be epic. Prepare to make history. And we are underway. And what a start. And a serve for Wiley. Picks out Nona Miller.
Just so
of empty seats to be had as these two teams prepare to make history.
They go right back to it. Raynell Jones.
The first swing for Linehan results in a point for the Vibe.
Gillen! Off the edge of the block and down. Jose got the free ball and absolutely punished it.
Taylor Cruz off hands. A powerful swing.
Leah had been putting that ball down in Atlanta.
Slam home.
The wait is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight.
We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No secret that tonight is going to be epic.
Prepare to make history.
And we are underway. And what a start. And a center for Wiley.
Picks out Nunneviller.
Just so
Par 3 from right here, downtown Omaha, CHI Health Center. And moments ago, just before this one begins, our own Jake Bartecki got together with the Hall of Famer, the head coach, Shelton Collier.
Number 16, Lindsay Vanderweiler. Number 9, Grace Lobo.
What's it kind of looked like for you guys in practice preparing for match number 2 of this new season?
Yeah, I can tell you we've had great practices. We came back really motivated. We've done a lot of work, a lot of 6-on-6 competitions in our gym, a lot of training drills. I think our team is really confident tonight because we've had some time to prepare. So we're really looking forward to another chance to play in the CHI Center here at home together.
You take on a San Diego team that had their first match of the season, first of their history on Thursday, fell to Atlanta. I know you said you guys got to watch a little bit of that game. What stands out about this Mojo group?
Well, for sure, they've got a lot of good players, and we're all excited about having a chance to play against them because every time in this league, there's great players on the other side of the net. So we have watched them with great interest. San Diego's got a bunch of great players, and we're expecting them to play great tonight in front of a great crowd, and we're looking forward to competing.
You get these first 3 matches of the season at home. Speak to the benefit of that, about having the crowd behind you and building excitement about this Supernovas team.
Yeah, there's something special here in Omaha with this team and the crowd and the following and the fan interest and the support and the sponsors and the ownership. And I think our players are just really proud to be here, proud to be playing here. And there's a lot of pride in each one of our players that they get to play in Omaha in front of these fans with this ownership group. And it's just really exciting for us. So we get to go out again in front of a big crowd tonight and show our stuff.
Thank you very much, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Shelton Collier in his 5th decade as a head coach, 40-plus years in the college ranks. He's a 2022 ABCA, American Volleyball Coaches Association Hall of Fame inductee. He won more than 79% of his matches at Georgia Tech and then Pittsburgh and finally Wingate. Here's his starting lineup tonight for the Supernovas from Omaha. On the outside, Brooke Nunneviller, she is the captain. She's a 5'10" outside hitter. Chandler, Arizona, a great Oregon Duck. We saw her, Husker fans did, in 2022 in the regional. On the other outside, it's going to be Vitania Dela Cruz. She's the Dominican Olympian, 36 years old. Vitania Dela Cruz is an all-league selection preseason going into this year. Dela Cruz and Nunneviller on the left side. And there's one of the setters, Natalia Valentin Anderson. Good look at Gina Mancuso. And there's the opposing head coach, Tayiba Hanif Parker. What a legend she was for Long Beach, finishing up in 2001, 6 feet 7 inches tall. Back then, that was absolutely huge, still is. And she's going to start a great libero in Shara Marie Venegas. Kendra Dalkey's on the right side, Veronica Stone and Hannah Tapby in the middle. And Grace Loberg and Timmy Thomas Ailaro will be on the left side, 2 Big Ten stars from yesteryear. Nutsara Tomcom, what a setter she is, one of the best in the game. We'll get a chance to watch setting greatness tonight with San Diego. There's the captain, Brooke Nunneviller, for the Supernovas. Lower bowl is nearly full here tonight. Upper bowl, about a half full. 11,600 opening night 2 Wednesdays ago. We got more than 10,000 expected here. A good shot at CHI Health Center. Tori Dixon just threw out that volleyball. And there's Jess Shaven Landsman, former Iowa State Cyclone. She'll play right side. for the Supernovas. And there's Tanya Dela Cruz. Started out a little slow the other night. Came on strong late, nearly led him to that reverse sweep. And there's Danielle Hart, former great Wisconsin Badger. Tanya Taki, Danielle Hart, one of two critical middles. He's right there. Tori Dixon, the other. How important is it for Omaha to stay in system offensively and set the middle?
Yeah, we want to establish the middle right off the bat. I love our middles. They were so consistent last week that we played, actually it was 2 weeks ago, and I just want to see a little bit more speed out of our outside hitters to get a couple more kills, but I think our middles are going to be hot tonight.
Supernovas led in the back row by Kendall White. Got to look at her a second ago. Two great liberos, two great setters. That's the backbone of a successful volleyball team. We are ready for action. Match number 2 in Omaha. This place has been hopping an evening ago. Butler and Creighton in basketball. And now near capacity throng for Supernova match number 2. Both victimized by the Atlanta Vibe, the top of the standings in the Pro Volleyball Federation at 3-0. And there are your Supernovas. Kendall White there. Former Penn State Lion, Sydney Hilly, stopping hands with Tanya Dela Cruz. Electric here once again, as 10 days have passed since opening night. Boy, you can just feel the energy here as this lower bowl is near capacity. Up top, plenty of fans up there as well.
Yeah, this fan is ready to go. We are ready for this pro volleyball to kind of kick off here. Coming to the very first game, that kind of felt like the Super Bowl, like the coach said a week ago, and now we're ready to start some volleyball. I'd like to see our team start off a little faster, a little more aggressive, but here we go. Opening night
jitters were evident. Let's see if they settle down and play to their potential early. As opening night, the Supernovas dropped 2 deuce games and fell into a 0-2 hole early, nearly came back and won. Demi Thomas-Ilara, the former Northwestern great, finished up with Wisconsin. 2 months ago, she was in Tampa playing with the Badgers in the Final Four. Tori Dixon, longtime pro. She was an alternate on an Olympic team for the U.S. She'll start at middle for Omaha. Demi Thomas-Ilara. Underway. Sydney Hilly feeds left. That's Dela Cruz roll shot. There's Tom Combs. She's a gunslinger. Back row attack. Nunaviller. Count it. A lot of back row attack at this level.
Yeah, you want to see your outside hitters being able to get kills right off the bat, to come out of the back row like that. That's what we need to see. I'm excited about what this player is going to come out with on her serve. Let's see what speed she can come up with right away.
Tanya Dela Cruz ran some points late, pushed Omaha to a 13-10 lead late in the 5th 2 Wednesdays ago. And a tap blocked back by Dixon.
Yes. Oh, we got to convert on that. When your middle can put 3 balls back on the other side, I just love how Tori Dixon has such a great stature out there. She's going to put 3 balls back at the other side. We got to convert on that.
There's Vasquez, surprise starter for San Diego, getting the kill. Tied at 1 no longer. Service error. 2-1 Omaha. Pull up a chair, spend the evening with the Supernovas.
Number 6, Tori Dixon.
No libero as the middle. Tori Dixon serves. Vasquez off hands. Nunaviller tipping.
Oh, that's what you want to see from your outside. A kill right away. And even with Tori Dixon in the back row, I mean, that she can take up a lot of space on defense. I want to see if she can get a dig here.
Vasquez the pass. And Donkey finishes. She's the Arizona star of yesteryear. 3-2. Omaha just started.
That was a great right side play. You want to start off getting their right sides going, and that's exactly what Mojo did.
Here's Kendra Donkey. She's played a lot of outside. She's starting at opposite the right side here for San Diego. Bonsall, California native. Nunaville, a great pass. A lot of options. Tip shot in the middle by Hartnell. Vasquez getting a lot of swings. Not this time. Kendall White, great libero. She can assist. And that kill counts for Omaha. Nunaville, 4-2.
I really like how our block is getting touches right now. None of the Mojo team is getting a clean swing, and that's what you want to see from your middles, and we're able to convert.
Just Shaven Landsman, she's a bit of a surprise. Used to play for Iowa State. Veronica Stone, big swing. You'll Hart block back. Again.
What a great swing from Hart. I love that she's back after having a big knee injury and playing one more year at Wisconsin. It's great to see her out there playing and really making plays for this team.
That national championship year 2021 for Wisconsin. She got injured early, sat out, but was a great leader off the court. Came back in 2022, and now she's all the way back. Supernova block with a piece, but it drops.
Yes, this block is really showing up tonight. Our defense has really got to notice that that's going to happen and be ready to crash into the middle.
That's Genesis Colazo Vasquez from Puerto Rico. There are 3 natives of Puerto Rico playing for San Diego. 6-1. Nunaville are the target. Great pass. Offhand tip. Veronica Stone. Nunaville. Just long.
Wow, I think they're going to have to challenge that. From here where I was sitting, I could hear it and see that touch. So I think you're going to see that challenge coming up right now.
Remarkable technology tracking the lines as you have 10 cameras on the floor, you've got 12 cameras from above, and you have no human beings along the lines. All you have is a floor official and a chair official, and chair official's just checking that tablet, which is telling her what happened there. And now they send it upstairs on a challenge. Each team gets 2 challenges per set, not the whole match, each set, and they can turn around and get a verdict pretty quickly because of the technology.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. So good for Brooke for making that call.
Block touch, Tanya, you called it. That's the Bolt 6 system. No more linesmen.
I can't decide if I like it better or not, but I think everybody just wants it to be right. So whatever is going to take to make it right.
System cost about $180,000 in each of the 7 Pro Volleyball Federation arenas. Kill for Donkey.
Actually, that was Temi getting up on that, and that's exactly what I thought was going to happen for this team. They're going to have to rely on her to get kills if they want to be successful. 6'4",
Omaha. Veronica Stone has a famous boyfriend. Good pass. De La Cruz cross court. No. Sammy Thomas Ayala. Great up by De La Cruz. Thomas Ayala roll shot. No. In system. Danielle Hart. Oh, gets dug. Double touch against the setter. And you saw Tomcom. You agree with that call?
I mean, you're going to have to call those ones. That was pretty serious. But actually, I thought that they were going to say that De La Cruz was in the net. But I think they let that one go somehow. I do like to see De La Cruz swing. She's swinging right off the bat. That's what we talked about in the pregame, is that we want to see her speed on her outside hitter. So let's keep that going.
Paige Briggs, Western Kentucky, Hilltopper. Now a Supernova. Bad pass. Back row Donkey into the net. Point Omaha, 8-4.
Hey, we'll take that. I mean, our block has shown up so far this game, and so it's good to see them making the outside hitters or even the back row players change their shots a little bit.
Paige Briggs, she was a second-round draft pick in the December draft by Omaha. 8-5.
You like to have your serving specialist come in and make a difference, and I think she did a good job getting that first serve in, but gosh, she's so close to getting that ace.
Nearly rolled over the cliff instead.
Maybe we should have yelled, and it would have gone over.
Here's Tomcom, native of Thailand. seasoned veteran professional. Tori Dixon drops it. Sometimes you don't need a full swing attack. Not fire.
Yes, she's one of my favorite players so far as a fan. It's just so much fun to see her be so aggressive, and I just love her stature at the net. And so, yeah, let's keep getting her the ball if we can.
Tori Dixon, her dad was an 11-year guard in the NFL, former Minnesota Golden Gopher. Another bad pass. Dalkey long, no touch. This is what happened to San Diego 2 nights ago against Atlanta. Their passing fell apart.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to want to watch where the setter is taking the ball, and if the setter can't take the ball in front of the 10-foot line, that's what happens.
Decent pass. Com outside. Dalkey. Block back covered. Finally, to get to use the middle, that's Hannah Tapp. What do you think? Was that on her hand too long?
I mean, that was a throwdown, but that's exactly how I would teach it. If you don't throw it down fast enough and have the crowd go, hey, that wasn't right, then you're not trying hard enough. So I kind of like it.
How long was that on her hand? Not long enough, says the official. It was allowed. 10-6 now. Jump serve. Sounds like, what a pass, Dela Cruz. Landsman blocked back. Great rescue. Free ball. Vasquez gets done. Tight. Tom behind. Dalkey. Overdig. Dixon.
Yes! That is exactly what you want to see. You want to see Dela Cruz being able to put some speed on the ball, creates an overpass, and your middle makes something happen. That's exactly what you want to have happen. That's exactly what we wanted to have happen from the pregame.
That was the libero, Shara Maria Venegas, unable to handle that dig. It traveled over. Dixon gives Omaha an 11-6 advantage. We're in the first. Tanya Dela Cruz, former Olympian with the Dominican Republic. Dalkey out of Arizona. Overdig in the net against San Diego.
Yeah, she actually hit the net on the way up, and so that was a good call by the officials. But this is the kind of serving we want to see from Cruz. This is what I was hoping that would happen right off the bat in first set.
All Omaha early. 12-6 in the first.
With 14 new car brands and over 2,400 vehicles, you'll fall in love at the Edwards Auto Group. Shop Edwards Certified Pre-Owned for the perfect match. Get 4.9% financing and our exclusive 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Plus, if you don't absolutely love your pre-owned purchase, just bring it back for a full refund. Experience all the ways it pays at Edwards. It pays to make the drive. Edwards, Council Bluffs and Village Point.
Here's what you can expect on News Channel Nebraska. The top local news headlines all morning, plus 8 a.m. Mass with Father Joe. Stay up to date throughout the afternoon with the NCN News app. And tune back into NCN throughout the evening for the latest developments on major stories along with live high school and college sports. News Channel Nebraska. Independent media for all Nebraskans.
Head coach Shelton Collier, what a difference, Tanya, a match makes. 2 Wednesdays ago, Omaha falls behind. They got some early game butterflies. It's all Supernovas so far, 12-6 in the first.
Yeah, I mean, our block is showing up. Our center's connecting with our middles right now, and Dela Cruz has got the speed on her hits and her swing, so let's see what she gives us this time.
On a rotation against San Diego.
Okay, that's not a call that I would expect to see in a pro game, but hey, we're going to find out a little bit more about what needs to happen here. It looks like Tapp is in the wrong spot. Is that a challengeable call? Like, hey, can you look on the video and see if I was really on the wrong side?
You would think that that's something that the Bolt $680,000 22 camera system could reveal.
Okay, well, I can tell you that Tapp isn't very excited about that call. She said that, I read her lips and she said, well, I've been doing that all game. So I don't know if they just caught it now.
She and the floor official not dining together after tonight's match. And she puts that one down. Hannah Tapp, former Golden Gopher. She's coming off a patellar tendon tear she suffered in Japan. 2 nights ago was her first night back. She's still struggling to get back to full strength, and she's just thrilled she's able to play again. She's been on the Olympic national team for the last 7 seasons.
Yeah, I remember watching her and her sister play. They both made a big impact at Minnesota, right?
That's right. Paige Tapp, she's retired. She's in the working world. Hannah's still trying to get back to Olympic level. Vasquez gets blocked. Omaha block has been there all night.
Yes, their block setup has been on point. If they're going to block or be more effective against Tapp, they're going to have to go up earlier. If they're going to allow Tapp to make that kind of a fast, kind of a, I don't know what do you call that, a slam dunk move, our block is going to have to be a little faster.
Thomas Ilara, who did not pass for Wisconsin this year, is forced into passing at the pro level. Results, though, in a San Diego point 15-8.
What I loved about that play is that the libero, White, she was on the bench and she almost went for that ball. Her body language was, I'm going for that ball. I just love her personality.
Overpass, Veronica Stone, unable to bring it down. Great effort by Kendall White. She was such a difference maker against Atlanta, but San Diego closes it to 6, 15-9.
Yeah, we love her energy. We want to keep her around. She looked a little beat up when she walked out today. She had some heating pads on, but that girl just goes all out, and I love that.
Kendra Dahlke, former Arizona Wildcat, bad pass, and now it's Omaha's turn to be out of system, and it's a free ball. The slide, Veronica Stone, kill. Her boyfriend, Jordan Love, quarterback for Green Bay.
I mean, I don't know that you can do better. I mean, it works for me. Where's he at? Like, we could have the Taylor Swift, Jordan Love, you know, cut back outs.
Exactly. Too much attention to Taylor. Veronica needs some. Service error, 16-10, Omaha. Kendra Dahlke, she was a left sider for a lot of years now, a right sider for San Diego. That serve is just long.
San Diego.
I did not see that being in.
Omaha used one challenge, and it was successful, so you still have 2 challenges left in this set.
Okay, well, I didn't see that one being anywhere near in.
And the brute 6 just shows it was just a little out.
That was a great swing by Brooke. That's exactly what we need from her. She's got to show up in different places. From here, that looked like that was a little bit more of a hut set, so that means that she's coming inside the blocker and really getting a great swing. We want to have our outsides getting 0 or 1 block.
Don't tell Brooke Nunavilla she's too short. 5'10", she can leap out of the gym. Kendall White bumps it to Nunavilla. Tom Com to the back right. And kill for Kendra Dahlke at 17-12.
Yeah, that was a great run by Brooke. She hit a back row attack there too, but what I was going to say about her height is that they need to move her around on the court a little bit. Like I said, that was a little bit of an inside shot, then she's showing up in the back row, and then we can push her out, then there's no one there. She's hit high hands. I think she's already doing much better than 2 Wednesdays ago.
Kendall White setting up the defense. She's in the middle of the back row to receive this Veronica Stone serve. Handles it near perfect.
Yes. That's exactly what we want. We want that from De La Cruz. We want that speed. We want those kills. We want her to be powerful. Let's have that the whole match.
Finished with 10 kills the entire match in the opening night, and already with 4 here in the opening set. Tom Com shoots set, kill for Hannah Tapp. Boy, how much fun would it be to be an attacker with Nutsara Tomcom as your center?
Yeah, I mean, she's running a really fast ball to Tapp, and I think that our block just has to be a little bit faster. She's the only hitter right now that's hitting faster than our block. I feel like we've got great touches up to this point.
Sydney Hilly, another great setter. Timmy Thomas Ayara, cross court, out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, Temi knows that she's going up against Dixon, so she had to make that really sharp cut shot. She just didn't hit it fast enough. If that was it, that was the angle. That was the only angle that wasn't going to get blocked.
Sydney Hilly, 2021 national champion, 2019 national runner-up at Wisconsin.
Well, there you saw the experience of a setter. We haven't been up a couple times on tap. They showed tap, and the blockers were up with her, and then they shot it over the top, and then that's a straight down kill.
Temi Thomas Ayara, she'll serve back there. She can attack back there. What a pass by Nunnefield. Sydney Hilly, not this time. Donkey tipping. Great pancake. De La Cruz.
Yes. Great ups. One serve receive and one pancake by Brooke. She is feeling it tonight. She's doing great in the front row, and she just turned up the heat on the back row.
5 to go here, set one. Tanya De La Cruz, 5 kills already in the first. Coaches before the season selected her all league for this year. Vasquez, the pass, gets it back, out of bounds. 21-14.
That was a great block setup over here, and that made that happen. But what I like seeing is De La Cruz serving like this, but then, you know, Temi Thomas Ayara is putting that same speed on the ball, but we're used to having that in practice, so we're able to dig it.
San Diego's passing has eluded them. Another bad pass. What a jump serve. Here comes a free ball. Tori Dixon.
Yes, that's what you want. You want to convert on those free balls. If you get a free ball, give it to Tori. That's exactly what we want to have happen. Great up by Shaman.
STM set the middle.
Especially on this team. With Hart and Tori in the middle, you got to find them when you can.
By Sydney Hilly. What a setter. Tom Com to Donkey. And a kill for Hannah Tapp. Own. Brooke Nunneviller is on the ground.
That is not what you want to see happen. Do we have a replay? Did she land on somebody? Oh, it looks like her hand. Maybe.
22-15.
Okay. Oh. That's what you want to see. She might have just had a little bit of a freak out, but I'm guessing it was ankle. It looked like she grabbed her wrist for a second, but I think that was just the video.
2 nights ago, there was a serious injury, seemingly early in the Atlanta-San Diego match. Allie Linehan, formerly Allie Stumler, had a huge match for Atlanta against Omaha, went down, did not return. And it was a leg issue. We definitely want her to come back healthy. And meanwhile, Brooke Nunneviller is going to step out. Here comes Gina Mancuso.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like she's limping too bad right now. Maybe a little bit. So maybe if we can just get her calmed down a little bit, check it out, she can come back. But everybody loves Gina, so let's give the crowd something to cheer about. Have Gina in the game, hometown girl. I like to see her swing out there.
Gina Mancuso, Prososki, 2009 through 2012 Husker. After a decorated Papillion La Vista career, she was 2008 National Gatorade Player of the Year. Kendall White, the good pass. Gina from the left.
All right.
Muscles it through, her first kill. For
yeah,
Omaha.
I mean, that's what you want to have happen. Your sub comes in and she's able to get a kill. It doesn't have to be pretty. It just needs to be in, and it's a point for us.
Another bad pass. Donkey out of bounds.
Yeah, our servers right now are putting so much pressure on their passing. Their passing is keeping their setter running, and that's what you want to see.
San Diego passing worse than a kidney stone right now. Veronica Stone finally after a good pass.
Yeah, that was a perfect pass, and they were able to set their middle, and that's what makes this setter dangerous. She's going to be able to be fast. She has fast hands. She has a good vertical. She's got a lot of experience. She's going to send that to the middle.
De La Cruz, Sydney Hilly for the set. Tip shot, Hartnell. Vasquez from Puerto Rico. 24-17.
Yeah, I thought that was a great shot by them. They got to get something going on their side, and if they can get some decent passes, their setter can make something happen, but it all comes down to passing.
One benefit of serving, you don't have to pass.
Exactly.
Sydney Hilling. Landsman for the set. Net violation, San Diego.
Yes, they went up with their arms on the way up. That's a net call.
San Diego disputing it. We'll see if there's a challenge right here.
Well, we had the advantage of sitting right on the net, and I don't remember which hitter it was or blocker it was, but when on the way up, they grabbed the net on the bottom tape.
Set one over, 25-17, Omaha. Up 1-love here at CHI. Set two. Coming right up in front of more than 10,000.
Your batteries need to be in top condition. At Action Batteries, we'll make sure of it. We stock an assortment of batteries, including AC Delco, our store brand Power Pack, and reconditioned batteries for a lower price. We also offer free battery inspections and installations. Get your jump starters, battery maintainers, chargers, test equipment, and more. So don't get left in the cold. Come to Action Batteries.
Action Batteries. It all starts with us.
Your certified AC Delco supplier.
So I grew up in Lincoln, and every once in a while we'll get to cover the Lincoln Northeast Rockets. And it always brings back fond memories for me when I used to play back in 2006 and 2007. Kind of that nostalgia that I get to tap into. And I think that is why people enjoy our sports so much, is because we are allowing people to not only cheer for their team, support their communities and players as fans, but also for those who used to play, they get to relive those moments as well.
Are you one of the millions of Americans suffering from hair loss? Regain your hair and self-esteem today with the Hair Center of Nebraska, the hair restoration specialists with an impressive portfolio of proven results. Surgical and non-surgical options available for men and women. Call 402-999-2329. Regrow your own hair today. See photos of our work at haircenterofnebraska.com. Regain your hair and self-esteem today with Hair Center of Nebraska. 402-999-2329.
Our day has dawned. A new horizon is upon us. Inspired by the many who came before us, together on a path to achieve something extraordinary.
Do you hear the groundswell? We are at the forefront of a revolution. Empowered, inspired, together. We didn't get here alone.
This is our responsibility. We are creating a new major league on the greatest stage volleyball has ever seen. Pro Volleyball Federation is real pro volleyball.
Now is our time.
Communities will come together.
History will be made.
We are one.
Today, we are inspired.
Today, the light shines on us.
Today marks the beginning of the next chapter.
And we're writing it together.
Rally with us!
This is Nebraska, and so is this. News Channel Nebraska's mission is to connect everyone in Nebraska, urban and rural. Because when people in Palisade understand what happens in Grand Island, and when people in Scotts Bluff get to share their story with the people of Niobrara, we become one Nebraska. This is Nebraska, and this is home.
Omaha 1-set love. Lower bowl nearly full. We're getting ready for set number 2. Here's Jake Bartek.
The Omaha Supernovas pretty happy over there, not much to talk about. They were pretty pleased with how they played in that first set. Obviously concerned about Brooke Nunaville as she went back to the locker room, as we saw. Meanwhile, the Mojo coaching staff talking a little bit about being aggressive and settling down, especially being on the road. They know this is a hostile environment. Also talked a lot about their blocking as well, making sure they're blocking down and not out, and trying to have a plan for Tori Dixon.
Jake, thanks. Tanya. San Diego's got to figure out how to pass the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well. Serve, receive, and defense. They got to put their setter in a better position.
Sydney Hilly opens up the second set. Vasquez the tip. Paige Briggs in there to start things off. Cruz finishes off the first rally. 1-love in the second.
Yeah, I think they have Briggs in the back row for Brooke because she got hurt, and then they'll probably have another hitter, or they're expecting Brooke to come back. Either way.
Vasquez the pass, the swing, block back. Again block back. The cover and the bump set to the right. Morgan Lewis out of Oregon. Longtime pro gets dug. Landsman block back. Vasquez cross-court diving dig. Kendall White and Latonia De La Cruz.
Yeah, that was a great swing by her. That was open net. She found a hole in that block, but what I'd like to say is that our block showed up on 3 or 4 swings there, and then Kendall White picked up some trash off the block, and that's exactly what we need on our defense.
Omaha won the first set early in the second. Quick attack, Veronica Stone, 2-1. Veronica Stone engineered one of the greatest upsets in NCAA volleyball tournament history. 2018 regional semifinal at Minneapolis. She leads Oregon to this huge upset over the host Gophers. Had about 19 kills playing middle that night.
Wow, that was a great pass. Did you see that pass? That was such a great pass, and then you're able to set our right side in a quick middle shot. That was a great play.
A lot of choices when you got a pass like this.
Yes, I like seeing Briggs back there, and actually it looks like Briggs is going to play front row for us.
Paige Briggs, formerly Western Kentucky. She's top of your screen. Tom Conda, Veronica Stone. Tip shot to the donut, 3-2.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a shorter block out there, so I think our libero was playing a little bit deeper, and then for them to have that tip shot that went down. That's a little bit of the risk that you run when you have a smaller outside hitter, is that you have to have your defense play deep.
Veronica Stone originally out of San Jose. There's Paige Briggs. Vasquez serves it out of bounds. Another service error for San Diego. 4-2 Omaha.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens in this set if Mojo can start passing, because when the last couple plays that you saw a great pass, they were able to set their middles. And there's an ace from Tori Dixon, of course.
Dixon ran points the other night against Atlanta, doing more right here.
And she makes it look so effortless. Like, if I can't teach a player to serve like that, she just makes it look so effortless.
Setter's pulled off. Only choice outside. Oh, overtake. Back row Vasquez. Dixon can do it all. Big middle, digging like that.
Here we go. We need a block quick.
Oh.
You knew that was exactly what was going to happen. That setter can dish the rock so fast. Her wrists are fast. She's got a good vertical, and her middles trust her, and they set that ball so fast, there's not a whole lot you can do.
Nutsara, Tom Conda, Veronica Stone. Veronica Stone's got 3 points. The team has 3 points in this second set. Because
they're able to pass.
Now out of system, Omaha bumps it over to the right. There's Landsman. Briggs' first swing front row.
Hey, we'll take it.
First kill as a pro.
I mean, it wasn't the right set call. Something happened on the timing, but she was able to make something happen, and that's what you want from a sub.
Brooke Nunaviller out, injured leg. End of set 1. Paige Briggs getting her first action up front. Timmy Thomas-Ailara block back. Again, tipping, off hands and out, point. San Diego.
Yeah, I think it hit the antenna on the way out. But I did see that Brooke has joined the team on the bench. She's doing some like calf raises and just some stretches on her ankles. So I'm hoping that's a good sign that she'll be back.
Briggs, perfect pass. The slide, Daniela Hart. And she delivers on it. She had 13 kills opening night. Tonight, that's just her second.
Yeah, I think we haven't had to use her because our outsides have been producing such great speed on their outside shots and being able to get kills, and so we haven't had to use our middles, but on a perfect pass like that, that's what we want to have happen.
Omaha has not trailed the entire match. We're in the second set, another bad pass. Wow. Morgan Lewis.
Yeah, Yeah, just think of what they could produce if they were getting good passes and having a great set. She's able to convert on a really high ball like that. That's a little scary.
You've got a great center. All these elite attackers for San Diego, they just can't get the ball where they want it because the pass isn't there.
Yeah, our serving is just really tough. What a great pass by Kendall White.
Hannah tap the overdig, and then Hannah tap the kill.
Yeah, she's just coming out there with just a little quicker swing. Her feet are fast, her arm swing is fast, and then she gets up on a block and puts that ball down. So if we're going to give them any kind of free balls, you got to look for the middles to come up with a fast swing.
Wow,
yes,
it's a tough
Kendall.
serve. Great pass. Hart, not this time. Sydney Hilly to her college teammate, Danielle Hart.
That was a great connection between the center and your middle, and it started with a great pass. I think that was Briggs in the back row, and I like what I'm seeing from Briggs. Up to this point, we've only seen her serve maybe 4 or 6 times, and now she's getting more of a bigger role.
8-6. Omaha in the second after winning the first. Hart the serve. And a kill for Morgan Lewis with an update on Omaha's Brooke Nunneveller. Here's Jake.
Yeah, John, I talked with the training staff for the Supernovas. It was indeed an ankle injury. They expect her to be back in the game soon.
Wow. Great news. Thanks.
First one I couldn't hear myself.
A kill for Betania De La Cruz, and it's 9-7 Omaha.
That was a great swing by her to find that shot through the block somewhere. I do know that the setter is unable to put up as big a block, and maybe she's using that.
Sydney Hilly the serve. Tight to the net. They're all congested. Swing by Morgan Lewis, not down. Again, De La Cruz, a workhorse tonight. Omaha scatters on the overdig. Sets up the offense. Jess Landsman, former Iowa State Cyclone. 10-7.
Yes, and that all got started because of 2 great digs from Briggs. She was all over the court. She and Kendall are working together as a team to give their setter a great ball.
Landsman, a new mom. She has a 1-year-old. She brings around practice now and then. Veronica Stone block back. Vasquez swings. He's got another kill. It's 10-8.
That was a nice shot by her. The block setup was really clean. They were just able to get that high ball right over the block, kind of that float serve type of shot to zone 6.
Genesis Calazo Vasquez, a 12-year pro, and then you got brand new pros like Temi Thomas Ailara. Spans in ages from the early 20s to the late 30s. Paige Briggs unable to handle that serve. That's an ace. 10-9 now, Omaha.
Well, and that's what makes this league exciting, is because we get to see these players, span years, because De La Cruz never would have played with Hilly because of age difference, but now they get to because of this.
Morgan Lewis played against Nebraska with Oregon in the 2022 regional at Louisville after an ace service there. That was a frustrating match. The Ducks came back, won that in 5 after Nebraska had 4 match point chances. Bad pass by Vasquez, gets it back. Back, it drops! Clean block, Tori Dixon had some help from Landsman, 12-9.
Yes, that was a great block setup by the Supernovas. They've been doing that all night, and they were able to convert.
Well, the energy in here is electric. Fans into it.
We like good volleyball here.
That's for sure. Wow. That's a great pass by Omaha. Landsman. Another. 13-9.
Yeah, she was able to convert on a great hustle play by her teammates and putting that ball away. But what you were saying about Oregon, it's interesting how many Oregon players are on Mojo.
5. 5 former Ducks. If you count Oregon as a Big Ten school, they have 8 Big Ten players. Omaha with 7. Another bad pass. Landsman trying to get another kill. Oh. Paige Briggs Briggs, her second kill. 14-9.
Briggs was able to get up. I haven't seen her vertical yet. She's only played back row, and she's doing great out there. She's just one of those players that works really hard, and you can just tell the muscles that she has. She's worked hard on her body to make what she has out there.
Paige Briggs, she was playing last fall with Western Kentucky. Spans a lot of years and ages here. It's all Omaha in the second.
With 14 new car brands and over 2,400 vehicles, you'll fall in love at the Edwards Auto Group. Shop Edwards Certified Pre-Owned for the perfect match. Get 4.9% financing and our exclusive 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Plus, if you don't absolutely love your pre-owned purchase, just bring it back for a full refund. Experience all the ways it pays at Edwards. It pays to make the drive. Edwards, Council Bluffs and Village Point.
Here's what you can expect on News Channel Nebraska. The top local news headlines all morning, plus 8 a.m. Mass with Father Joe. Stay up to date throughout the afternoon with the NCN News app. And tune back into NCN throughout the evening for the latest developments.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people that we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
With 14 new car brands and over 2,400 vehicles, you'll fall in love at the Edwards Auto Group. Shop Edwards Certified Pre-Owned for the perfect match. Get 4.9% financing and our exclusive 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Plus, if you don't absolutely love your pre-owned purchase, just bring it back for a full refund. Experience all the ways it pays at Edwards. It pays to make the drive. Edwards, Council Bluffs and Village Point.
Omaha enjoying a 4-point run. Now up 14-9 in the second set after claiming the first. Handily 25-17. That's a service save.
A 4-point run, and look who's serving. The person that we said that was going to have to come out strong from the beginning has delivered, and that's exactly what we want.
There's the Mojo head coach, Taiba Hanif Parker, a legend at Long Beach. You played, you're a contemporary of hers.
Right, I remember seeing her and being like, wow, I didn't know a girl could be that tall. Coming from somebody who lived her whole life being the tallest person in the whole building. So it was exciting to see her career and what she's been able to do. And she's very enthusiastic as a coach. I love watching her.
That's Tanya Tauke, courtside former Husker. Vasquez swings, nice up Kendall White, in system, sort of. Briggs sends it across. The slide, Ronica Stone, wow.
Did you see that set?
Wow.
She was moving towards us, shot that ball back in a quick ball to her right side or middle, and was able to convert. That's what you see from an experienced setter.
My memory of San Diego head coach Taiba Hanifa, she was the first 6'7" player we ever saw.
You know, I think there was a Texas Tech player, but she might have been a little shorter.
6'6".
But what I thought about Tahiba was that she actually was good at volleyball, and she was huge.
Now they're a lot with that combination.
Wow. How about the speed that Briggs can put on the ball? She's not the player that you would look across the court and be intimidated by, but wow, I do not want to be on the receiving end of that.
She's only 5'10". Ronica Stone, not this time. Omaha ball up 6. Landsman. A kill, another from Morgan Lewis. They played everybody 2 nights ago in their loss at Atlanta, and nearly everybody so far tonight. 16-11 Omaha.
You know, that was the one thing as a fan for the first game, was it was hard to have all these great players but not get to see them play. Like, I want to see all the players play because I remember watching them play so well in college.
Paige Briggs, perfect pass. Long shoot set. Danielle Hart. Kaboom!
Yeah, that's what you can do with a great pass. I'm just really impressed with Briggs. If Chris is going to be, you know, the player that we consider a sub, like that means our practices are going to be high level if that's who we're going against in practice every week. But looks like they're subbing out their right side and their center so that the other center and right side can come in. So we can watch them play a little bit.
There were some very pleasant surprises in camp.
Absolutely.
And Briggs is one of them. Remember, Yassiana Presley was supposed to make this team, and instead players like Briggs and Allison Mayfield just checked in. They're on the team. And Mayfield checks in and puts up a huge block.
Yeah, it didn't look like she was going to be there, and then she reset her feet, put her hands on their side. That's exactly how you teach your players to block, is that you have to make that last second adjustment with your feet, put your hands on their side. I hope my players are watching that.
Mayfield came from KU, former Kansas Jayhawk, and now here's Natalia Valentin Anderson. Service heir, former Florida international star, Puerto Rico native, now lives in Omaha with her husband, 18-12.
I don't know what she was aiming for, but she hit the equipment just right to swing one of the cords all the way around the stand.
A little off, those things happen. Anyone who's been on a practice range knows the feeling. Wow.
What a great set. And what I love about that is that Valentina is able to set to the other player that just came in, Mayfield, and was able to get a kill. That's what you want to see. The players that have been on the bench so far connecting with each other and making something happen.
Mayfield, 34 years old, finished at Kansas in 2011, played for Omaha assistant coach Laura Bird-Kuhn there, who was an assistant with the Jayhawks, and Ray Bashar. Paige Briggs. And that one is in.
Yeah, I was going to say, if that was not in, I think we need a challenge on that, but Briggs just has such an electric arm swing, great hand contact. We call those in our gym, we call those jumbo shrimp, where it looks like it's going out and then it just comes down so fast and in.
Why do you call that a jumbo shrimp?
Because of the shape of the trajectory of the ball. Up and over.
Jumbo shrimp.
Did I teach you something, John Baylor? You know that was my goal, right? To come in here and give you a new term.
Taylor Cruz. Omaha again.
The energy that this team has together, because a couple of new players have come in. Now we see the libero switch and just giving some other players a chance to shine. That's what we didn't get to see 2 Wednesdays ago, and now we're able to see some of these new players, and that's the excitement that we're feeling right now. If that was an ace, that was going to be just a cherry on top of my sentence, wasn't it?
Would have been a fabulous exclamation point, but just what?
Yes.
21-12, Omaha. There's a good look at former Supernova, Lindsay Van der Weide. Overdig, Hart, out of bounds.
Oh, that was the right idea. It was just a little bit too far out of her reach, and she wasn't able to snap her wrist down onto that ball.
So, Lindsay Van der Weide, former Oregon Duck, 4-time All-Pac-12. That's saying something. The only Mojo not to play 2 nights ago at Atlanta in their 3-set loss. Great set. Mayfield not this time. Valentin Anderson again to Mayfield. Tipping it drops.
That was perfect timing on that tip. Just right over the top of the block. There wasn't anything that she could do with that. But can we talk about Oregon for a second, since there's 5 players on this team that are from Oregon? I try so hard to watch Oregon play volleyball during the season, but I just can't do it for 2 reasons. One, their court is so busy that it gives me a headache.
A lot of trees. 2.
Their shorts are too short.
Really?
Yes. I have a rule in my gym, if I can see your butt cheeks, it's too short. Like, can we just make that a rule in college volleyball that there are no butt cheeks allowed? It is so distracting when you have a player and you can see their butt cheeks. Can we just talk about that for a second?
No more mid-90s fashion is what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, we make shorts long enough. Let's just go with that. But Oregon, they go with Nike, and I don't think there's even an inseam. It's a 0.
22-13 Omaha. In the second, Hart serves for the first time this season for Omaha. Esquez dug. Redirect Mayfield, no. Quick attack. And a tap from Minnesota. Former Gopher, and now De La Cruz blasts it to the bottom of the net.
Yeah, she was going for an extreme cut shot and just missed. But what I want to say is that Mayfield was off on her timing, and her teammate backed her up and had a great dig. So that was good to see.
Nice pass by Briggs. Valentine Anderson coming in to set Tori Dixon. Vasquez cross court. Great up by Briggs. De La Cruz fires it off the block.
Can we talk about that dig for Briggs? Her and the libero, which is Gabby, right?
Gabby
the libero is Gabby. Briggs was going to run into her. She just closed her eyes, braced for impact, and still made the dig. What a great play.
Gabby Curry Thompson now in there to play libero. You see her there pulling up her sleeves. Former Kentucky Wildcat, 2020 national champion. Passes there. But into the chair official. She didn't play for a couple of years and made this team because of her innate talent. She's married to a major league pitcher, Zach Thompson, for the St. Louis Cardinals, formerly a Kentucky Wildcat.
What a great pass.
Veronica Stone, blocked back by Dixon. Vasquez, great up by De La Cruz. Tight to the net.
What a great set by Tori Dixon. She knows what her player is able to do. She put that ball almost on the 50-50, and that means it's almost on their side, and De La Cruz was able to convert. And guess who gets game point serve?
Tanya De La Cruz, and hey, it's a statewide custom. Everyone's standing on set point in the second. Vasquez delays the inevitable, 24-16.
Yeah, now it's our turn to get a great pass. I feel confident in our team and being able to get a great pass on this serve.
Genesis Lazo Vasquez from Corazon, Puerto Rico. 12-year pro. Veteran who started and induces a bad pass. Gabby Thompson, 24-17.
Yeah, right now for this rotation, we have our setter. She's in the front row, and you probably can't do that to your setter, who's probably 4 to 6 inches shorter than the middle on the other side.
She's 5'8". There she is. Valentine Anderson to the back. Mayfield gets blocked. Dixon on the slide, timing off. Kill from Morgan Lewis. She has brought the Express so many times tonight that the Supernovas missed the local.
Right, and so then right now we have our 2 shortest players blocking, and Tori Dixon is the only taller player that we have right now. And so both of the outside pins are able to go over our shorter block right now.
Briggs fires off the top of the tape and drops.
We call those thank you.
Set point in the second. And a commanding 2-set love lead to the Supernovas, and they love it here at CHI. Stay right there. Set 3 forthcoming. All Supernovas in the first and the second.
Batteries need to be in top condition. At Action Batteries, we'll make sure of it. We stock an assortment of batteries, including AC Delco, our store brand power pack, and reconditioned batteries for a lower price. We also offer free battery inspections and installations. Get your jump starters, battery maintainers, chargers, test equipment, and more. So don't get left in the cold. Come to Action Batteries.
Action Batteries. It all starts with us.
Your certified AC Delco supplier.
This is Nebraska. Nebraska is beautiful. Nebraska is home. It's home for you and us. News Channel Nebraska, the only news network owned and operated by Nebraskans for Nebraskans. With bureaus spanning the entire state, we can tell the story of Nebraska better than anyone else. This is Nebraska, and Nebraska is home.
Are you one of the millions of Americans suffering from hair loss? Regain your hair and self-esteem today with the Hair Center of Nebraska, the hair restoration specialists with an impressive portfolio of proven results. Surgical and non-surgical options available for men and women. Call 402-999-2329. Regrow your own hair today. See photos of our work at haircenterofnebraska.com. Regain your hair and self-esteem today with Hair Center of Nebraska. 402-999-2329.
If you love live sports, you'll love News Channel Nebraska. Live sports from every region of the state. Football, volleyball, basketball, baseball, soccer, bowling, and even six-man football. If Nebraska kids play it, we air it. Small-town high schools with big hometown pride. Support local kids, support local schools, support Nebraska. Watch NCN Sports every...
So the ball must be served directly into the bin. The one is in the 1 minute with the most balls in it wins the Supernova prize pack. Ladies are on.
Welcome back to a raucous and points here tonight, Tanya Taki. This crowd is very much into it, and it's frankly been all Omaha most of the night. I think it started with the block. I mean, with the poor passing from San Diego, they just have not had much mystery to their offense, and that's allowed Omaha to set up some big blocks in front of those attacks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the stats are going to tell us on that, but what I see is our block setup is creating touches on almost every play. The only person that's really been able to crack our block is is the tap player. She's able to get a little bit faster than our block, but what I tell people when they're watching volleyball is which team can put their setter in a better position. Is your setter in front of the 10-foot line able to make a fast set to their middles or right side player? If you're putting your setter in that position, you're going to win more games than not.
Omaha takes the 2 sets, and now we'll go for a sweep when we return to downtown Omaha.
Shop Edwards Certified Pre-Owned for the perfect match. Get 4.9% financing and our exclusive 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Plus, if you don't absolutely love your pre-owned purchase, just bring it back for a full refund. Experience all the ways it pays at Edwards. It pays to make the drive. Edwards, Council Bluffs and Village Point.
This is Nebraska. It's beautiful and vast, dotted with hardworking rural communities. And they are why News Channel Nebraska exists, to deliver quality, heartfelt news from the entire state of Nebraska. From Long Pine to Chadron and Nebraska City to Rushville. From the challenging stories to the joyful ones, you'll find news from across the state in every NCN broadcast. This is Nebraska, and Nebraska is home.
The colder temperatures are here, and that means your batteries need to be in top condition. At Action Batteries, we'll make sure of it. We stock an assortment of batteries, including AC Delco, our store brand power pack, and reconditioned batteries for a lower price. We also offer free battery inspections and installations. Get your jump starters, battery maintainers, chargers, test equipment, and more. So don't get left in the cold. Come to Action Batteries.
Action Batteries. It all starts with us.
Your certified AC Delco supplier.
You can rely on News Channel Nebraska for the best statewide news and sports coverage. But that's not all we do. NCN also brings you the biggest community events live. Parades, festivals, concerts, award shows, even polka. NCN's mission is to support all Nebraska communities, no matter how small or how far away. So tune into NCN 24 hours a day for the best Nebraska has to offer.
All Omaha thus far. Over the Mojo, visiting from the beach, San Diego. Jake, you had a chance to talk to Shelton Collier, the Omaha head coach.
Yeah, I did. He's very pleased with what he's seen thus far. He described it as having the first game jitters kind of out of the system. He says he thinks the team's playing with more confidence. Maybe those 10 days off helped a little bit. We talked about that in the pregame show. He says the team thinks the team is serving just perfectly to this point in the ball game. Asked him what he thought about San Diego. Said it's all a game of volleyball. It's all about who scores more points. Also, another update on Brooke Nuneviller, the head coach, saying she's available in, I would say, an emergency role if they need her. But he was very pleased with what Paige Spriggs has done in her place. John?
teams currently in the Pro Volleyball Federation, the PVF. You know about Omaha and the San Diego Mojo. There's the Las Vegas Thrill, the Grand Rapids Rise, the Columbus Fury, the Atlanta Vibes, 3-0 to start this season, and Orlando Valeries, which is a Norse mythological figure, the Valkyries from Orlando. 3 more teams, Tanya, are going to join next year. It'll be 10 a year from now in the PVF. Kansas City, Indianapolis, and Dallas. And if the energy tonight is any indication, fans are loving what they see so far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what exactly started this whole thing, but the stadium game.
A love affair with volleyball. It didn't hurt. That was a great catalyst.
Right, exactly. So something about the stadium game, and then with the way the Final Four went, with so many fans and so many Husker fans, I'm not surprised that Omaha and Nebraska and surrounding areas has showed out for these girls.
Grand Rapids hosted a match last week. More than 7,000. Orlando had about 7,000 tonight. Haven't heard the official figure. Should be more than 10,000 in attendance tonight. Omaha goes for the sweep when we come right back.
Are you one of the millions of Americans suffering from hair loss? Regain your hair and self-esteem today with the Hair Center of Nebraska, the hair restoration specialists with an impressive portfolio of proven results. Surgical and non-surgical options available for men and women. Call 402-999-2329. Regrow your own hair today. See photos of our work at haircenterofnebraska.com. Regain your hair and self-esteem today with Hair Center of Nebraska. 402-999-2329.
Get ready, Nebraska. It's time for high school hoops. And News Channel Nebraska is bringing you girls and boys action live from the hardwood all winter long. Tune in to NCN every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening to watch talent from across the state. From Class A to Class D2, no school is too big or too small. It's basketball season, and there's no better place to get your fix than right here on News Channel Nebraska.
With 14 new car brands and over 2,400 vehicles, you'll fall in love at the Edwards Auto Group. Shop Edwards Certified Pre-Owned for the perfect match. Get 4.9% financing and our exclusive 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Plus, if you don't absolutely love your pre-owned purchase, just bring it back for a full refund. Experience all the ways it pays at Edwards. It pays to make the drive. Edwards, Council Bluffs and Village Point.
At News Channel Nebraska, we put Nebraskans first.
We always ask what is most important to our viewers, what stories will impact their day or affect their families and their livelihoods, and even what stories will bring them joy.
NCN believes that rural stories are just as important as the stories out of the metro area.
And here's the proof. We have more reporters in rural Nebraska than any other station.
And it's all with the goal of serving high-quality news to the entire state of Nebraska.
Kendall White with another assist as Brooke Nunaviller started off this match with 5 kills. Tori Dixon's been active at the net for the Supernovas. First set, 25-17, Omaha. But the right arm of Betania Dela Cruz has been vital tonight. She's been much more involved, and that was the injury to Brooke Nunaviller. She is available in a crisis, but we probably will not see her again tonight. Paige Briggs assisted the cup on 2 points. There's Nunaviller. Left with a limp there, Tanya, at the end of set 1, but it's been all Omaha, first and second set, so she'll probably be saved for Wednesday night when Omaha's back right here against the Las Vegas Thrill.
Yeah, I definitely think that's a good idea to rest, especially if she tweaked her ankle. It's not worth it. It's fun to see the other players come in. Briggs has been doing great.
Timmy Thomas Ilara. Paige Briggs, great pass. Sydney Hilly sets middle. Over dig. Tori Dixon. And again, Omaha jumps to an early lead. The Supernovas have not trailed the entire night.
That's great to hear. That's what we needed. We wanted to come out with a great start on each set, and that's great. And what we saw right there was Briggs being able to put up a great pass, even when the ball hit the top of the tape.
Former Dominican Olympian Ella Cruz into the net. Her second service error tonight. We're tied at 1.
I was going to say, I thought it was her first, but a second service error, but she's also had the biggest serving runs on the team. 4, 5, 6 in a row. We'll take it.
Hannah Tapp, twin sister, played with her, both middles at Minnesota for the Gophers, and Hugh McCutcheon. And that's Sydney Hilly's first successful two-shoot, 2-1.
That's what you can do when you have a great pass. You also have the middle who's back serving. She also has a big leg sleeve on. You know that she has an injury. She's not going to get to that tip.
Bad pass again by Vasquez. Both outside hitters have to pass, and they've struggled tonight. Oregon Lewis steals off the digging out. She's one of 5 former Oregon Ducks.
With better shorts. Like,
yes.
Very nice. Everybody that I've seen so far in this league has great outfits. They're a little bit fun, but they're all great.
Fashion is first class in this league.
I mean, I can't say that anybody has better uniforms than the Supernovas, though. I mean,
a lot of colors.
Those colors.
Yep.
There's just so much color.
Jess Landsman, bit of a surprise, but boy, she's been a starter and a constant contributor since returning from a 3-year layoff, and now she's playing for the Supernovas. Out of system kill from Lewis, 3-3.
You know, the teams have switched sides now, so then we get a little better look at the Mojo, and I can watch the setter, and so giving her a great pass, it's going to be scary on what she's able to do with it.
Nutsara Tomcom, number 13. She's only 5'5". They'll attack over her, as they do right there. Briggs gets dug. Hilly everywhere. Briggs again. Tammy Thomas-Ailara, nice up. Kendall White back in there, play libero for the Supernovas. The slide, Ronica Stone out of system. They're able to run the slide.
Yeah, did you see her wrists on that? She's able to like just flick her wrist, put that ball right on the money. Her middle was able to come around on 1 foot and find down the line.
First San Diego lead tonight, 4-3 set 3. Paige Briggs gets her 3rd kill tonight. We're tied at 4.
And we were able to convert on not a great pass. That pass was so bad that our libero had to come in and step in and just give her a high ball. And when you have a 5'10" outside hitter who can convert on a high ball like that, where everybody knows it's going to her, that means you've got the Mojo on Mojo.
Is it tougher to pass in a big arena?
Is it tougher to pass in a big arena
than a smaller?
Right. I think your depth perception, you just have to get used to it. That's why they do serve and pass. That's why they practice. So I feel like the way the CHI is built, you get a pretty good handle on the ball pretty fast.
Perfect pass. Oh! Set of dump attempts in the Hilly. Too low, 6-4 Mojo.
You just felt that one. You knew that was going down as a kill if it made it over the net.
San Diego does not want this crowd to spill out into the old market area anytime soon. Back row swing, Vasquez in. 7-4 Mojo in the 3rd.
And what you saw was that the center was able to set the middle, and so our block on the other side had to honor the middle, especially Tapp because she's very fast. And so the center was able to play the ball to the back row, and we weren't ready for it.
Kendall White, as a libero, she's directing traffic for the defense, but she's also directing all the wiping of the floor. Ronica Stone. Danielle Hart fires it too wide after a hot start. She's cooled off, and it's suddenly 8-4 Mojo.
Yeah, I think Kendall White is the captain of the back row and then also captain of the towel, manager of the towels, because she also wears one.
8-4 San Diego, set number 3. The Supernovas took the first 2.
Volleyball capital of the world, and there's no.
We'll be right back in Omaha.
With 14 new cars. car brands and over 2,400 vehicles, you'll fall in love at the Edwards Auto Group. Shop Edwards Certified Pre-Owned for the perfect match. Get 4.9% financing and our exclusive 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Plus, if you don't absolutely love your pre-owned purchase, just bring it back for a full refund. Experience all the ways it pays at Edwards.
It pays to make the drive.
Edwards, Council Bluffs and Village Point.
This is Nebraska. It's beautiful and vast, dotted with hardworking rural communities. And they are why News Channel Nebraska exists, to deliver quality, heartfelt news from the entire state of Nebraska. From Long Pine to Chadron and Nebraska City to Rushville. From the challenging stories to the joyful ones, you'll find news from across the state in every NCN broadcast. This is Nebraska, and Nebraska is home.
There's Shelton Collier, Hall of Fame inductee in 2022 in the ABCA Hall of Fame. Just announced the crowd tonight, 11,403. Dela Cruz ends that San Diego run.
That's exactly what we want to see from her. That ball went so fast that I didn't know if it was in or out. So good thing that they have this new system to determine that. But that was a great swing, open net.
The Bolt 6 system. I don't even need linesmen anymore. It's all technology. Timmy Thomas-Ilara gets dug, but no one played the second ball. What happened there?
So what happened there is that you have a very experienced setter who has very quick wrists, who can set tap, but then she didn't. She just did the up and over to Tammy Ilara, and it was just beautiful from them.
Here she is. It's Sarah Tomcom. Great pass, quick attack, and now 9-6.
Tori Dixon can just get the job done. All you have to do is give her a good ball. She just is able to put that ball down with pure power.
Sydney Hilly back there again to serve. Great setter for Omaha. Long, quick, long shoot set. Hannah Tapp into the net.
Yeah, that's really the first time that Hannah Tapp has missed. The set was a little bit low on that one, but the setter has been feeding her because she's fast and we aren't able to be faster.
Hannah Tapp's second match back since the patellar problem. An injury that occurred last year in Japan. She gets that kill. That's the repeat rule, 10-7.
Yes, repeat, and it was a much better set. A little higher, gave her some room to put that ball away.
I love these shots of the landing of the ball. You can know immediately if it's in or out. Timmy Thomas-Ilara just long.
Well, actually, they called it in.
And they...
Oh, look at all the little...
Absolutely.
Isn't this beautiful system? It feels like tennis. You just get this little screenshot that comes up and it shows you where the ball was, and it was definitely in, but I didn't see it in.
Boy, how many matches would have different outcomes if this system were available everywhere? Vasquez off hands. Nice up by Kendall White. Wow, what a dig by Vasquez. Timmy Thomas-Ilara into the net.
That was a great rally. I really like the cut shot by Cruz on that. They were able to get a great dig. They just weren't able to convert on the back row attack. And now our jump server goes back and sees what she can do.
Tanya De La Cruz. They're not booing. I think that's Cruz.
Yeah, I think we need that. We're used to that here at Nebraska. Janet Cruz, right?
Nice. Just long for Jess Shaven-Lensman.
Oh, I think they're going to need to challenge that. I felt touch on that. It was touch off the block or touch off the defense. But they're not going to make that call at this time.
Very little time between rallies at this level. They want to keep the pace of play quick. Tab will set. Vasquez, nice up by Kendall White, former Penn State star. Paige Briggs blasts off the block. She's got 4 kills coming in for Brooke Nuneviller, injured late set 1.
Yeah, and what I like about Briggs is that even if she isn't getting a kill, she's putting the other team off on their plays because she's swinging so hard. So just because she isn't getting the kill, she's making it hard for them to convert.
Morgan Lewis in.
And unfortunately in that situation, she was at least a ball on top of our outside hitter. So Briggs reach and then add a ball, and that's where Lewis contacted that ball and in.
San Diego wants to force a fourth set after dropping the first two. And another service there. That's a momentum killer right there.
Yes, we will take those extra points. When you're on a run and you're away, you want to keep that run going, you keep the ball in play.
But so many of these serves are so aggressive. Line drives just over the net.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely love the level of aggressiveness that both of the teams have come out in serving and swinging. There's not a lot of free balls. There's not a lot of tips. It's pretty aggressive play. That's what we want to see.
So a double switch. Nia Reed's in there for the first time tonight and back in to play center. Talia Valentin Anderson with an ice.
Hey, we'll take it. And when a player comes off the bench like that and is able to get an ace, that definitely brings our momentum up. And that's what we need to get back in this set. We can absolutely take this set.
How many passes has San Diego's libero made tonight? 1, 2. We just... Omaha serves their outsides every time, usually with success. Monica Stone gets dug. Briggs sails it towards the river.
And on that situation, she only had one block. The setter had gotten caught up on something else, Tom Com. And then we only had Stone up there as a block, but she just didn't get a whole hand on the ball, and it just went off her fingers way out of bounds. That is not a jumbo shrimp.
And this is Calazo Vasquez, the serve. Long shoots at tip shot, beautiful by Danielle Hart.
To qualify as a jumbo shrimp, it has to go that high, but then still land in. Because you got to shape the shrimp down into the court.
There's never been a jumbo shrimp that was long, out of bounds?
Not a straight one.
Gotcha. 14-12, San Diego for the moment. Briggs the serve, Vasquez the pass, back row, Morgan Lewis blocked. Danielle Hart, Nia Ray.
Yeah, that was a triple block, and I love seeing another player. We get to see number 25, Maggie Cartwright, out there on the right side, and she's making some stuff happen on her end, and that's good to see. She has great energy.
Serve. That's it. This baby's tied at 14. Timeout, San Diego. 4-point deficit over. Omaha trying to finish this in 3 tonight. 14 apiece in the third.
We gonna take it, 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 gonna take it to the top.
The wait is finally over. A concept years in the making becomes a reality tonight.
We have stars that are sure to make a splash in terms of heads.
There are stars everywhere you look.
No secret that tonight is going to be epic.
Prepare to make history. And we are underway. And what a start. And a serve for Wiley. Picks out Nana Miller.
Just so
Ice skating on the riverfront near the old ConAgra headquarters. Whoa. That guy's going to get up quickly. Doesn't want to be seen. He's okay. Helmets might be advisable. Look at all the little kids here. They're having fun. What do you think the average age is in this crowd of 11,400?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of kids here, so probably in the 20s.
I think even the fans are feeling youthful. The older ones. Roll shot by Thomas Aylara, not this time. We're tied at 14 in the third. Nia Reed trying to get her first kill tonight. Morgan Lewis blocked out of bounds. Point San Diego.
We had a little bit of a collision. We have Cruz that ran into White. I didn't get to see it exactly because the down official was in my way, but it looked like we had a collision between them, and they're kind of grabbing their elbows a little bit. But De La Cruz is saying that she didn't touch that ball, and I have to agree with that.
Monica Stone sends it over. Not a great pass. Tip shot by De La Cruz, finds the floor.
I mean, it's good to see her find the floor, even on an off play and even with an injury.
Omaha begins the season with 3 consecutive home matches. San Diego with 3 consecutive road matches. They don't get home until the 23rd of February. Thomas Ilara, former Wisconsin Badger, Northwestern Wildcat, killed 16-15 Mojo.
Yeah, they did the tap as a fake and Ilara and the swing, and there isn't a whole lot you can do with that.
Whoa.
They just had a great pass and made it happen. They have a great center to make that happen.
Just in. 2 great setters. Tori Dixon.
And then we put it right back. Great pass, give it to Dixon. She puts it away, open net. Hannah Tapp's got to be there a little sooner.
The attack percentages at this level are even higher because these setters are so great at placement.
Yeah, I think you see that, and then I also think just we're able to recycle balls into the block if it's not a great set.
So running a 2-setter offense, Hilly comes in and serves.
Another collision with the libero and bad things happen.
The libero just told Timmy Thomas, all right, that's my ball, you move out. Omaha back on top, 8 to go for a sweep. Landsman. Thomas Ilara. No. Landsman off hands. Great take. San Diego to tie. But Tanya De La Cruz, longest rally of the night. Paige Briggs gets dug. Morgan Lewis tipping in.
Hey, what a great rally, though. I mean, that was some big swings, some big digs. That's what we want to see in pro volleyball. And we need the towel crew.
Utsara Tom-Com, she's the one setting for the Mojo tonight. It's been a treat to watch her. She's a 17-year pro. Right there at the bottom of your screen. There's Thomas Ilara. That jump serve can be feast or famine.
Yeah, she's got a big swing and a lot going on. She ran into her libero a little bit ago. She kind of just feels like she's running out of gas or just not quite at the right speed. That jump serve just was more of a 7, and she's been serving a 10 speed. So she just got subbed out just now. I think she needs a little bit of a break.
In her place, Lindsay Van de Weyde. De La Cruz out of bounds. 18 each. The Mojo got swept 2 nights ago at Atlanta, and they're down 0-2 tonight, but it's 18 apiece in the third. There's Van de Weyde. Neither team could serve fruit cup right now.
Yeah, that's not what we want to see, but I know there's a lot of pressure to get a good serve because if you get a great pass, it pretty much goes down to a middle. So if you're not able to serve aggressive, you might as well just go for it. Otherwise, it's going to come right back in a kill.
Dixon gets it in. Van de Weyde, perfect pass. The slide right behind the setter. Ronica Stone. Bang.
Well, and what they did on that is they faked in front, and then she took 1 step off of 1 foot and was able to go on the opposite side of the block, and then there's no block, and you put that ball straight down. That's a great setter-hitter connection.
Open nets are a lot of fun for attackers. Daniel Hart blocked back, but she covered it. Briggs down the line. Nice up by Sydney Hilly, so someone else has to set it. Libero over to Vasquez, blocked back into drops.
That was a great placement, great block setup. They've been doing that all night, and they're just able to finish the game strong that way as well.
5 to go for a sweep. Jess Shaben Landsman, former Iowa State Cyclone. Good pass. Ronica Stone. Wow.
And what you saw in that is that the center kind of did her jump, and the middle had to honor that the center was front row, and then was late to getting out on that block, and it was a one-on-one and ended up being open net. So you're seeing that on great passes. We have a very experienced setter. She's able to make those things happen.
Never forget that night. Veronica Stone carried Oregon with that upset win over Minnesota in the regional semis. In 2018, tip shot down. 21-20 Omaha, 4 to go.
Great vision by Briggs. She saw that the defense was all on their heels, all ready for her to swing hard, and she was able to tip right over the block, and then there was no one there.
Vanda Wide. Great up by Kendall White. Tanya De La Cruz brings Omaha within 3.
Yeah, you like to see that out of De La Cruz. We need her to finish strong. We want to make sure that she still has gas in the tank to take this one home.
She's gone the entire match.
She has gone the entire match, and she also started out strong, and that's exactly what we needed from her.
Only get 8 subs every set. Back row swing, Lewis into the bottom of the net. Omaha pulling away, 23-20. 2 to go. Timeout, San Diego. Taiba Hanif Parker stopping the music. 23-20. Supernovas, as Omaha's found another gear here. No Brooke Nunaviller, no problem. Paige Briggs, the Tanya De La Cruz, but the passing has been there, especially in this third set.
Yes, we definitely want to see ourselves really find another gear here, another level to finish strong. We've had a really strong showing all game. We don't want to let it go. And what's been fun about this game is that we got to switch sides, and now we're seeing Mojo just being able to put their game together and actually playing a little better. It's fun to see their setter be able to make those moves and make this a great game.
2 of the great setters in the game, certainly in this league. Sydney Hilly for Omaha, and Sarah Tomcom. There's Shelton Collier talking to Kendall White. 2 to go.
Well, and even 2 Wednesdays ago, having Tori Dilfer in the building, it's just great to see the high level of setting that's happening in the pro level right now.
Omaha looking for its first win. 11,403 tonight. Watching this one. Oh.
We call that a coach point. Coach calls timeout, gets the ball into the net, coach point.
It's a volleyball no-no. After a timeout, you got to get the ball in.
Yep. I mean, when you're 6'8" or 6'9", I mean, Tahiba's got to be able to score a point somehow, right?
Here's Veronica Stone about to serve, and the volleyball notes for San Diego.
New setter.
They say that she is dating Jordan Love, the Green Bay Packer quarterback, and we got a new setter, another Oregon Duck, August Raski. Finished in 2018, third-team All-American for Oregon. Outside set, Tanya De La Cruz over Raski, and the chase is on. 1 to go, 24-21.
I think they put a new setter in to see if she could get a block touch.
Yep.
Do something a little bit different out there, because she's about a head taller, so that maybe she could get a touch on a block, but that didn't work, so now there's other centers back in.
She's 6'2", but back in comes Sarah Tomcom at 5'5". We got match point opportunity number 1 for the Supernovas, and here's Gina. Mancuso Brzezinski. Got a kill tonight.
Hometown girl. Let's put her in. Get this crowd going. Now let's just serve over and in. Yes, Gina.
Bad pass out of system again. Vanda Wide. Off the block into the antenna. Point San Diego, 24-22.
That was a great serve on pressure. Our block was there. It just didn't quite work out in our favor.
You like these buzzers?
You know, I was in Italy watching pro, and the buzzer was not the problem. It was the people that would put the blocks on their hands and make really loud noises, and they're clapping.
Match point chance number 2 for Omaha. De La Cruz gets it back for the match. She got it! That's the first win in franchise history. A sweep over San Diego, and they love it at CHI. 25-22, the verdict, set 3. And they'll spill out early into the old market tonight.
Is the Omaha Supernovas over the San Diego Mojo, set 1, 25-17, set 2, 25-18, and set number 3.
Omaha rises to 1-1. San Diego drops to 0-2. And Las Vegas back here on Wednesday night. A 3-set sweep for the Supernovas. Back with the head coach and one of the players. We come right back.
Rely on News Channel Nebraska for the best statewide news and sports coverage. But that's not all we do. NCN also brings you the biggest community events live. Parades, festivals, concerts, award shows, even polka. NCN's mission is to support all Nebraska communities, no matter how small or how far away. So tune into NCN 24 hours a day for the best Nebraska has to offer.
The colder temperatures are here, and that means your batteries need to be in top condition. At Action Batteries, we'll make sure of it. We stock an assortment of batteries, including AC Delco, our store brand Power Pack, and reconditioned batteries for a lower price. We also offer free battery inspections and installations. Get your jump starters, battery maintainers, chargers, test equipment, and more. So don't get left in the cold. Come to Action Batteries.
Action Batteries. It all starts with us.
You're a certified
That's win number 1 in this inaugural 2024 season for the Omaha Supernovas. Everybody leaves happy. And let's talk to one of the stars of this one, Tori Dixon, visiting with Jake Bartecki. We'll get that microphone to work momentarily, but Tanya, Omaha definitely was able to put San Diego on their heels and just out of their offense all night long with these serves, these tough line drive serves, and San Diego just could not pass the ball where they intended to their setter. And when you're at this level and you're out of system and you're having to attack from the back row, not by choice, but by necessity, you're going to struggle.
Yeah, I mean, San Diego had the power to put that ball away, and they just weren't able to do it on a consistent basis. So when you have a setter that's that scary, that can make those plays and can fake this and do that, and it looks like it's going one way and go the other, if we're not able to make that those changes, that could have been a completely different game.
Omaha in control the entire night. The serve and passing game so instrumental in this sport. Advantage Omaha all night long. And the crowd watched the show here this evening as the Supernovas were able to win this one in 3 sets. And the Supernovas are 1-1, and that's the nemesis for San Diego. They just are really struggling passing the volleyball. And here's De La Cruz for the winning margin as Omaha wins the 3rd set by 3. For Tanya Tauke, our entire crew, the Supernovas are in the win column, and we'll see you on Wednesday night. Say hello to Las Vegas.